it's up, it's Charlie. Thought we'd do a little walking bass lesson today. A lot of people ask about how to use walking bass, so I thought I'd put it in context of a blues in A to keep us guitarists happy, obviously. So bear in mind, it's not a beginner thing, it's not an intermediate thing, it's pretty advanced stuff, I'd say. You need to have a fairly good understanding of most kind of bar chord positions. I'm not going to dwell too much on specific chord shapes. You know, and kind of exactly where to put your fingers. You should have a, you know, your minor sevens, your dominant sevens, should be something that's fairly comfortable with. Right hand movement we're dealing with, the bass is generally being played using the thumb, boom, 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 and then the chords that are plucked in between are generally plucked on the and of beat 1, 1 and 2, 3, 4. So I'm using fingers here to like pick the strings kind of out like that. So again, that's a motion that you should be fairly comfortable with before you start it. I'll go through the kind of chords progression as well as we go. Definitely take it slowly. Anyway, let's have a bash, okay? So let's have a close-up and look at what we're doing. So we start at 5th fret with the A, okay, and I'm going to play an A7. So first finger on the 5th fret, 4th string, and the middle finger on the C sharp of the 3rd string. You're going to play the bass on beat 1, then you're going to play the walking bass line, which goes C sharp on your 5th string, E, E flat, okay, so that then moves us to a D7, this shape, which is 5, 4 and 5. And then our part, again, we got 1 and we're going to go 2, 3, 4 on the low 6th string. So we got D, back to the A, okay, so back to exactly the same shape. Now we're going to go, okay, so we do exactly the same chord combination, but then we move 4, 5, 6, then we've got this little nifty move where we're going to go from an E minor 7, which is played 7, 5 and 7, move your middle finger up to grab the alternate bass, okay, so we're going, now here we're going to go back to our A7 shape, but I notice how I'm barring that, so I'm getting the 5th fret bass string. Then you grab that approach note, which is the D sharp. Okay, so yeah, let me give you that bit. So E minor 7, A7, approach note, again, E minor 7, A7, approach note, into a D7. Now this time on the D7 we're going to spend twice as long. D7, and again the same thing, you're hitting the bass note, then the chord, F sharp, G, G sharp, back to the D. So sorry, I'll do that again. So that little motive there is the same thing, back to the D, but up an octave higher. Then we're over to the A. Sorry about that. So when we're back at the A, we play A. I'm going to go 7, 6, 5. Okay, let me give you what we got so far. Okay, here we go. To the D, back to the A. E minor 7 coming up, A7, D7, D7 again with the higher octave, then back to the A, drop down 5, so 7, 6, 5. Now here you've got to be quite quick. You're going to jump up to the C sharp on C sharp minor 7 on the 9th fret, and I'm hitting that with my thick string. I'm hitting with my thumb, and then I'm grabbing strings 4, 4, 3 and 2. Okay, so we've come from okay, then I'm going to hit the approach note again, which is a G, 10th fret A string. Okay, then move backwards, because then you're going to a G. This is an F sharp 7 sharp 9. Okay, which is voiced from 5th string, 9, 8, 9, 10, okay? Okay, then you have the approach note on the 8th fret, the C, which then moves down again, and you hit the B minor 7, which is the same shape as the C sharp minor 7, just down 2 frets. Okay, so let's break that down a bit. So I'll come from the A, sorry, C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7, B. Okay, now here I actually hit the B, the bass and the chord at the same time. Okay, and all that happens is you hit the chord, then you're going to play 9, 8, 6. Okay, because it's a whole bar. Then move up to the E, so you move your middle finger up to 7th fret. And again, you do the same thing as we were doing on the D before, where you hit the bass and then the chord. So that chord there, same voicing, just moved up 2. From 5th string is 7, 6, 7. Okay, so let me come from the C sharp minor. Sorry, that was rubbish. B minor 7, E7, and now from the E7 we're going to go E7, 7th fret, 6th string, 6, 4. That then brings us back to the A. So I'll give that B minor 7 turnaround. 4, A. Now here, this is the last bit. Let me play what we've got so far. There's a lot to take in, guys. All right, here we go. From the A to the D. A. E minor 7. D. D again. A, C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7 flat sharp 9, B minor 7, E7. Now this bit, this is where we've got to. So again, we're going to hit the A, then move down to an F sharp minor 7. Sorry, an F sharp 7. Then chromatically the C on the 5th string, B7. Then the F on your thick string, then the low E, then I was just hitting an E augmented here. Let me give you that last bit. Okay, now the E augmented is quite a cool chord. We're playing 7th fret on your 5th string, 6th fret on your 4th string, then 5th fret on both your 2nd and 3rd string. And that then returns us to an A. Okay, so that bit. Like that, okay? Alright guys, it's a lot to take in there. Alright, so I suggest you slow it down and break it down a bit just to try and make some sense of it. It was a lot of information there, and it's a really cool thing to get together, obviously, once you can. So yeah, just try putting it together. It's a nice little ditty, but it's not for the faint-hearted, obviously. Great, so let me know how you get on, and we'll be doing lots more stuff like that, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.